So I got to here and said, I better turn on the camera. If you're new here, hi, welcome to my channel. I am a planner lover, and a journaler, junk journaling, and all the things that go into that. Gen X, you know, about to be an empty nester again, and a caregiver for my mother. So I'm juggling a lot of roles, and while I've been a planner for quite a while, I'm just finding that my needs are kind of shifting a little, or need to be more fluid. I guess that's the best way to say it. So I have multiple planners that serve me based on what I'm needing that day, that week, during that, you know, time. And so I'm just kind of syncing up, you know, getting a few tasks done and setting up for the coming week. So I just thought, you know what, I'll turn on the camera because maybe there's other people that are similar to me who love to do, you know, visual planning, you know, memory planning like myself, which is what I use. This is a Sterling Ink B6, and this is kind of my visual planner. And well, let me just move everything out of the way. Hopefully that's better. So this is my B6, and it is similar to my master planner that I use here, except for that I do love to use the stickers in this one, and do, you know, more like for memory keeping, but a quick recall. Sometimes I struggle to comprehend the words and need the photos to kind of connect, I guess, connect the dots. So this was not last week. This was the week that I got finished and through, and then this week I've been in Florida again this time for my grandma's funeral, and so I've just kind of plugged in, I guess, the main events to kind of help me as I'm ready to set down the stickers and plan. I actually put that sticker down when I was memory keeping with this week. These wonderful Coffee Monster Co. stickers came from Janine at the Balance Planner, and so I actually wanted to do a video on how I use these, but it's just been crazy. So I guess this is, you know, a moment where I can show it. You know, I used the stickers and the washi to kind of lay down the basis, and then I've added some of my own other kind of stickers, and so that is how I ended up using these. And if you're not following the Balance Planner, I want to, you know, highly recommend that. She is a, let me see if I'm saying this right, board certified behavioral analyst. So she just is very vulnerable and real on her channel, and shares how she is tracking her own behaviors, those that she's wanting to change, but also implement and strengthen moving forward. So recommend. I will put her info in the description here. But here we are on Saturday, and I usually like to go back, and if I haven't set it up, if I pre-set it up, then fill it out. This week I'm kind of doing it backwards, so I want to go back in and lay down my stickers, and then I'll need to set that up. But at this moment, this planner is not my priority. This is kind of just a little glue book junk overflow that I'll show you that kind of at another time. But my master planner is the thing that just keeps me on task with all the things. And I sync everything to this. So we're at the beginning of August, and I've got kind of what currently is on my books scheduled out, just to give you an idea of how, let's see if I can pull these out. No, I'm better. I got some other things on there. Oh, goodness. I've got Post-it notes and people's contact information. Okay, let's go to this one. Nothing in this one. To give you an idea, my month will start out like this with just my known appointments in them, and then as the month goes on, I fill it in to where it starts to look like this by the end of a month. So, and again, like I do not use stickers hardly in here. I mean, there might be a time where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna just set this sticker down, but it's just not often. So I was in Florida that week, so I didn't even use this at all. I used my everyday carry, I think. So I am now setting up for August, and this was this week. And I started filling this back in because, again, going forward, I wasn't really sure what the week was going to look like. So I'm turning the page, starting to get set up. So I got to here and said, I better turn on the camera. So this is just my master planner. I scribbled down, let's see, not only like my appointments where I need to be, I start to list out the tasks that I want to do each day, but it's usually more real time. Like I'm starting to, let's see, can I go to this? Yes. Oh, maybe it is here. Goodness, I don't even know what. So like today, I'm writing the tasks that I'm going to do today. So I've actually finished looking at the bills that I can and updating for today. And then as today would go, I would add more things. So we're already here. So this was just really an impromptu idea. So as I just have the ideas of tasks that I need to accomplish, this is usually sitting here on my desk or right within arm's reach somewhere, then I'll just, kind of scribble that down. And then I will refer to this. I use this planner also to track the stories that I'm working on. I got a big box there, and when I submit it, I exit out. So let's see if I can go back to, well, let's use this one for example. So the article of the story would look like this in a box, and I did not exit out. I'm not really sure why. Well, I got some ideas. My mind's been kind of in other places. And so here's another one. And when I turned it in, I filled it out. Okay, here's an example. I had, started listing these things down. Didn't do a good job of migrating them. Again, this was, all things with going on in my world. But so I had, I had sent out an email. I did get this one back, and I got this one back. So I do // when I've started and I'm waiting on someone else, and I come down and close off the X when I'm done. And this one right here is just, I did that one. I never heard back from them, but I'm going to scratch it out now because it's no longer relevant. And then this, I'm putting a back arrow, just meaning I moved it to the back burner. And I'll just have to, just be okay with that. As far as the Coots video here, so I did the article, I submitted it, but I'm now finishing up the video. I'm just going to draw a little arrow here, and I'm going to move that to this week. And I think I'm just going to write it here. And see about working on it at some point this weekend. It's actually pretty much done. I just need to put a couple graphics in there, really, and upload it. Then I'm good. Oh, maybe an intro and outro card. So let me just write that here. Just as I'm thinking about it, graphics, intro, and outro. And yeah, so that's what I do. And this one also, I sent to them. They didn't respond, so it is now moved. But sometimes I'll just go back there and say, did I get that accomplished? I did, but didn't mark it off. So back to, this is my master planner, and I'm looking at this week, and this is all I have right now. That's not true. Let me go back and just make sure. Yeah, that's all I have currently scheduled. This will start to fill up. So this event got canceled, but this one I haven't heard about the time that's supposed to happen here, but I have a feeling it's going to overlap with my mom's iron infusion appointment, so I'm not likely going to be able to attend that. So having said all that, once I do this, then I go through and just make sure that I haven't missed something, because this is my Hobonichi. No, it's not. It is my Sterling ink everyday carry. So it is the what do she call this? N2. I think this is N2. The week's size. And because I carry this with me, sometimes I'm updating this in here, and then it's once I get back to review when I look at it. So I do think maybe this appointment got moved to here, and because I was out of town, I did not. No, I didn't. It was last week. Okay, I'm gonna follow up on that. I'm gonna put this right here. I was asked, these start at the same time roughly. This one 5:30 and this one 5. And I was asked to come film this, but this meeting had been pushed back to here, I think, which meant it was, but I just don't know if they then canceled this or we're doing both of them. So note to self, follow up on that. In the meantime, I am going to write down downtown. And make sure I've got and then that means there was one here too, but I am not sure if I'm going to attend it or not. We'll see how tomorrow goes. And the last of that, okay, so my monthly is synced with my master calendar as well, and that just is constantly like a ongoing. I might come home at the end of the day when I know I've been out and written things in and transferred in. Sometimes I'll wait till the weekend, like now for my weekly planning. It just really, there's no rhyme or reason, right? I just do it. Okay, so my master planner is all set up. After I do that, I just, I'll go through here and see where I'm at. So I'm here. I had originally just put down the main, main things that I knew I was going to do. And now I will go back in and add some stickers to give me some points of reference. So I'll do that off camera and then I'll come back on. I just did a little bit of stickers and a couple of notes so that could help me, and slugging my way through the morning with some coffee. So I have this set up or documented, and then for this coming week I will do the same thing. I'll start to lay down a couple of stickers to kind of mark what's happening. Sometimes I lay all the stickers down first and write on them. Let's find an example. Here I didn't write any stickers to write on. I just used deco. Let's find another one. I would say I try to do that, but sometimes, let's go back and see where I don't have a sticker. Okay, well, I guess I pretty much I pretty much lay all my stickers down first in this one. Oh, here, the beginning of the year, I was not sure if I was just gonna like block out with some fun stickers and just write out things right on it. But at some point then I decided I wanted to start writing on the stickers. But so it looks like that is what I've continued to do this year for the most part. Okay, here I wrote on the paper, but I just used, I just blocked them out. So that's what will happen next. This one I set up, I use this little Polaroid sticker camera that I found. I got it in this fun little sticker book I got at Walmart. So cheap, I don't know what it was. Less than $10, maybe 5 or 7. And then I have another sticker book with little labels. So I marked down the appointments that way. This is to remind me that it is primary election day here in my county and state. This is a reminder to pick up the scholarship for our pageant. And yeah, so the basics are set up, and then I can carry this with me and just, add as I go. Sometimes I write over here. Let's see. On about, if I think of something. Sometimes I don't. I just put stickers down. I'll decide in the coming days what I want to do there. So when I finish with this one, I am pretty much like my basics are done, which is kind of where I'm at right now and what I need to be. What I have already done this morning, let's just scoot some of these things out of the way a little bit. There, let's see, is that better? I've gone through my finance planner, so this is a pocket Moterm. I'm trying to remember, I think the color of it was called Stone, and I use this just for finances. So as a caregiver for my mom, I also handle her finances, and so I have a section in here. Let's see. Ooh, I need to add a sticker there. For no other reason really than I like to, I like to do that. So what does July looks like to me? There. So I just put it there because it's fun to look at when I open it. And so this front section has my bills on it, and then my mom's are listed here in this section, and I have them all listed, individually, which ones come out of her account, which ones have to be paid, I have to go online or something like that. And then my next section, which I can show you, is my, calendar overview with, this is Peanuts Planner Co. And I have only added those in, so I do need to go back and add my, my appointments in, but I rarely carry this with me. I mean, I guess there's a few instances when I'm like, oh, I better grab that. If I'm specifically going to be out of the house dealing with finances and I need to reference this, but that is so rare. This pretty much stays here and it's referenced for me. And after this calendar, I have another Peanuts Planner Co. Insert that I use to keep track of paydays, any major events that are going to be, a financial, requirement, and I'll just put that there. And I either, obviously do them at the beginning of the month, and maybe as things get put on the calendar, I add them here. And then I also just put down paydays so I can track those. And that's all this section is here. And then these are my weeklies, and I have left them in here. It started with December of last year, and I just keep this as a second place for me to write down my appointments. And I do that because it helps me with retention and recall. So I filled this out ahead of time before I went to Florida. I went ahead and wrote things down while I was working on it. And that's pretty much what I do. I don't put tasks in here, hardly ever at all. I did, what did I see in here? This was at 12 p.m. Basically a lecture. Okay, and then this is still no date and time listed for that. I do have 11 a.m. mom appointment, and I have a 3 p.m. appointment. So that's pretty much what I do with these, and I just use whatever inserts. I really like these. Again, this is a Peanuts Planner Co. I think these could be some of her freebies. I buy her bundle, her yearly bundle, and then it comes with dates specific for those inserts, and then it also comes with I guess some blanks maybe are in that one. I'm not sure where those came from, but when I ran out of those, instead of printing some more, I had some of these that were in an old old pocket. I just pulled those out and put them in here. Because, you know, it's for me, it's just for helping to have one more way to practice writing things down and remembering them. And then the next section is just some, you know, lists and things and reference materials back here for me. And a, a little dumb book that I just threw in there in case I'm out and about and I do want to write just something down in there. So that is, you know, my finance planner. And again, I keep this separate because I need to contextualize when I'm just doing finances. And I've shared this before, but this is my Filofax that I use to document all my mom's health things. So there's not a lot that I can show you in here with that. I was trying to think if I have one that hasn't been filled out yet. No, I guess I don't have. So these are fold outs. And again, these are Peanuts Planner Co. And they have a month on each. And then it's like a eternal, I think it's called eternal. I'm not sure the name of this type of perpetual style calendar. And then I just have our appointments in there. And I should have not done that. Okay, here is an example of that. So I have these pullouts in here, and this is what I use to put down my mom's appointments on them. So it's just easy because that's all. I just keep her medical appointments in there. And then I started realizing a couple weeks ago, with everything going on, I needed to have a few more things in here for me so that when I am, you know, on the go to mom's appointment things, I want to be able to have this and reference my own things in it at the same time. Like I said, I may not want to carry both of these at the same time. So this has more reference things in it for me and like my routine and events that need to be processed. So this is on a weekly event, let's see, I do have a monthly in here. So I have where is it? So this would be my monthly review, preview, and then I have it by weekly, and then I have a daily in here. It just kind of blocks out by time what things I'm focused on. Then I have some lists and work stuff, projects, and then my own health log back here with my doctor's appointments. So again, a lot of sensitive information in there, so I'm not going to share that. And then if I have mail or things that I need to, you know, share with her facility, doctors, whatever, I put them in here. And last, when all else fails, I always try to have just a trash book on hand, you know, a little brain dump style book where I will take notes when I'm talking to someone on the phone. I might list out, you know, I might do a quick daily. It's just whatever I feel like in there. So I always try to carry that. At minimum, this. Thanks for letting me share my my quick planner routine with you today. So thanks for joining. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.